There ongoing happenings that I'm doing YouTube live. So I gotta figure out, yeah, there's a way to share. All right, testing this out. Right, Twitter, managed to send. So I'm feeling comfortable enough. All right, to start a Periscope, talk about the future of crypto, talk about my vintage experience of actually buying a coffee. So now, for a lot of people, this story, I'm gonna kick it off with a story about how I bought coffee with cash, right? Coffee with cash, the vintage experience of the day. I felt like I transferred myself into 20th century because when I go to Starbucks, I repeat, never use money. It's absolutely impossible for you to see me to pull out cash. So I had $3 in my wallet. And I just decided, all right, let's do something cool. Let's try to buy coffee, see how it is when you're doing vintage stuff, using actual cash. Who uses cash these days, right? Especially if you live in a city and stuff like that. Doesn't make sense to use cash. We're like, as a society, we're moving away from cash. And then, okay, I bought the coffee, I get to change. What the fuck am I supposed to do with change? Like, right? What the hell am I gonna do with change? So that was a painful experience of the day. I think it was so cumbersome. I mean, I kind of felt like different because there was a physical aspect to it. You're actually touching the paper, and having a physical connection with money. But I don't think it's necessary. Really, the money is an abstract concept. It doesn't have to have its physical manifestation. It's paper and cryptographic imprint are both basically worthless unless we attach value to those transactional mechanisms. All right, so to move to the future of crypto and how crypto is going mobile, and I'll connect that to the coffee right pretty much soon. So there's this cryptocurrency that I was examining. It was called Stellis or something like that. XLM is like the ticker, and it's absolute shitcoin. I don't know, is it of value? I don't know the team behind it. I really have no idea what's gonna happen with that thing. But what was funny is that they were touting. It's a very important market segment. They were advertising mobile applications for your smartphones and tablets, as well as for your laptops and cheap graphic cards, that everyone will be able to mine on one click mining. And I'm like, all right, like what can a phone mine? I have a big mining rig myself, and it's mining like certain amount of mega hashes. There's like multiple strong graphic cards involved. Like what the hell can a phone mine in a month? I start thinking like, all right, let's have a smartphone that can mine $5 a month. And I kind of like, but $5 is shit. It's not a lot of money. And I start to realize like, all right, but go to a country that has a average median income of $150 a month. You know what we're talking about? Like, a family with 3 smartphones that are mining, that's $15 a month. That's 10% of the budget of one salary, or maybe the whole family. I was like, I start thinking like, all of a sudden, all these smartphones plugged into a massive network, creating massive decentralization. This coin doesn't have to be adopted in Europe. It doesn't have to be adopted in USA or Canada. The only thing it has to do is to get traction and adoption in the emerging markets. That's 3 billion smartphones we're talking about that are mining nonstop. Like, wow. And it's money to the people for their devices. And they're creating value, and they're getting a share of the pie. It's the biggest redistribution of wealth that the planet has ever seen. Like, because all these phones, they have to be in the hands of these market consumers. They absolutely have to be. They want to track them. They want to maximize the opportunity of wealth creation by selling stuff to them. But now you also gave them a weapon. Smartphones have a lot of computing power. And now these people are capable of creating value with their own technology. Now everyone has a horse. Like everyone has a horse. And now we're entering into an era where we will have a lot of people capturing a portion of the value. That is called redistribution of wealth. There's also a wealth creation. We have a huge mobile operated decentralized network for mining crypto. And I think that the strength of that decentralization is not small. And that just blows my mind. I just see, even if it doesn't get traction, even if a single person in the United States doesn't use this cryptocurrency, just the mere fact that there's 3 billion people, maybe even 4, that are willing to work at these rates, it's just going to create a huge market opportunity. Huge one. And it's a glorious thing. I think that, so here's the thing, why is mining so important? Because here's the thing, they will get the opportunity to mine, and someone's going to tell them, here, you're going to make money. This person's going to learn how to use a wallet. This person's going to have his own wallet on that same smartphone that is mining. They're going to know how much they have. And then they'll start moving this money between themselves. It's like the evolution from the miner to user is one-to-one, because every miner is a user automatically. And then later on, it's just going to spread like wildfire. To be a user is going to mean to be a miner at the same time. I don't know when this is going to happen. Can it happen right now? I don't know. Can it happen in 5 years? Fuck yeah. It's going to happen this year or next year? I have no idea. But just the mere fact that there's opportunity to do so is a game changer in and of itself. So that's it, what I wanted to share for this first YouTube live that I've ever done on this iPhone. Sorry about the background noise. Bom Jorge Alpha Efficiency, over and out.